I've always helped people remember who they are and feel into their power, feel into what their gifts and their skills are. I've really helped people let go of what no longer serves them and transform that into fuel for their mastery, for them to shift their life into the positive. The magic happens when you can hear your heart sing. Literally, hear your heart sing. I just want you to know you were born for this, that you have everything you need to really do you this lifetime. So let's get started. Let's make magic together. Hello, everyone. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hello, hello, hello. All right. We are trying to get this to look perfect. You are here with Joan of Angels, and we're very, very excited to work today on readings for magic and miracles, health, wealth, and happiness, and raising up our vibration. So the readings are on a donation basis, and for some reason Tina and I haven't gotten it quite figured out yet to get you guys to prepay for your readings ahead of time, so we actually know who wants a reading. But we will persevere and see how it all gets handled. All right, guys, I'm Joan of Angels. I am an oracle. I am an intuitive. My favorite thing to do is reading for people. I have been reading for people since before maybe some of you were born. What a weird thing to say, right? But it's true. I've been doing readings ever since I was very little. I just automatically did it. I became a therapist. I got a master's in counseling because I just was able to grok people and figure out what was happening for them. And so I discovered my intuition years and years and years ago, only I didn't realize that I was different than most people, that this art of learning how to trust your gut and to trust your intuition is harder than we think. So I have spent the last part of my life honing in on my gut, honing in on my intuition, and really getting ready. I do a lot of readings for people. Doing readings for people is a very fun thing for me. Just trying to get all these views great. See, I did it this way, guys, so you'll be able to see the card too. Kind of. It's a little bit more trickier than I knew to get this all set up for you. All right, guys. So, in the interest of, is there anyone here who has prepaid for a reading or is planning to prepay for a reading? First of all, let's see where everyone's from. There's about 4 or 5 of you online today. Let's just see where you're all from. If you don't mind, let's take a peek. We'll see where you're from. We'll send the energy around to you guys as well. Good. Good, good, good. Well, I am from, let's see where I'm from. I am from the desert. I am from Desert Heart Springs in Coachella Valley. I'm also from the angelic realms, and I'm also celestial. So I am a starseed angelic being as well. All right, so we have Michigan in the house. Hello, Christine. Yes, sweetie. Well, you know what? You were missed today, and I know we have a sesh on Friday, but I think I'll pull a card for you to make up for your having not been able to join us today. So, guys, welcome. If you're here, if you're new to me, this is my favorite thing to do. It's what I like to tell people is my purpose. The view here is weird because I am trying to do 2 different things, trying to make it so you can see the cards and also kind of see me a little bit. Okay, so Christine is in the house. Good. Health, wealth, and happiness. Well, let's see. Do you want us to look at health, wealth, or happiness? What would you like? Health, wealth, or happiness today? What should we look at for you? You have an idea? What shall we look at for you, sweetheart? If not, it's just going to be general. All right. Hello, everyone. Portal to Ascension is in the house. All right. So we are doing something new tonight, PTA. We are doing readings. And they're actually readings by donation. However, to get the party started, I do a few readings. So first we're going to read for Christine. And love this girl, Christine. She's got great energy, connects to the angels, sees galactic beings, but she's looking for some happiness. So it's kind of interesting, Christine, before we pull the card, they are telling me that your happiness has been right in front of you, and that the things that you are now starting to do that make your heart sing is that which is bringing you joy, or would bring you joy. They're also asking you to start looking at that which you're doing that lowers your frequency, that's not in the joy range. So you could literally have a graph or a chart: joy, unjoy, joy, happy, unhappy. And it's almost the polar opposite. So joy and happiness. So let's see what the angels say. Okay. So the first thing they're telling you, let's see if we can see it from here. I know this is quite unique. There. Okay, good. All right, good. So overcoming obstacles. So the first key that they're saying is you're carrying around a lot of things that no longer are serving you, that no longer work for you. And they're showing me that it's almost like a chain. And they're lined up on this chain, and it's like you're walking around, and it even rings, all sorts of things. It's very annoying, but you're carrying your obstacles and your challenges like on a leash behind you. But you know what they want you to know? That if you would kindly let them go, you can overcome anything, and transformation will begin to happen. Now, some of these challenges are also in letting go of what you know, comma, no longer serves you. And I know that you're in the process of doing that. Also, look at that. It's like a sword inside a lemon. And you know, lemon is bitter. So a sword overcoming your challenges, you can overcome anything. So that's the first thing they want you to know, even lack of happiness. Your second that we found is uncovering treasure. Well, who is the treasure, Christine? The treasure is you. Oh, good. I know that it's good to know that you know. Listen, if you were sitting here in the sanctuary with me, I'd be holding your hand, I'd be feeling that energy, and you'd be giving me feedback. So we go deeper and deeper and deeper. But the second challenge for you is really recognizing treasure. And the first thing is you are the treasure. So in freeing the obstacles, you also need to free those stuck places that consist of, all right, for you, it's doing too many things at once. So becoming a whirlwind of energy. And then the second thing is because they want you to dive in and you know, my hands, they sort of remove what's covering the treasure, which is you, and then literally hold it up to your face and study it. So they want you to take a mirror. Your guides do. They want you to take a mirror and literally like this. If you're looking at the mirror, your guides want you to start going like this and letting yourself know, I love you. You're beautiful. Everything about you is unique and different. You know what? Christine, I really like the way you fold the laundry. I like the way you cook for your kids. I like the way you can see things. You see everything that's going on. So your guides want you to get that you yourself, what kind of gem? Okay, they're showing me a ruby, a red ruby. That the energy for you right now is that of a very precious stone. Love is important. You are a ruby. So, and you know that if it's dirty, it won't shine. So beneath the surface lies great bounty. So that's in store for you. And the third key for you is ascending the mountain. So getting more joy and happiness, how do we do this? We ascend the mountain. We start moving forward. We literally don't look back. We literally cut the tie of all the stuff that's been distracting, because those distractions keep you from focusing as well. So we cut that cord, and that frees you to literally climb your way up that mountaintop. Now, for you, so what is bliss? Bliss is when your heart is singing, when that which you know you're here to do, that which you know is your gifts and talents, is that which you're literally able. Let's see how I'm going to do this. That which you're able to do. So working on that, love, we really want you to keep ascending and moving forward. Don't stop. Your transformation has just begun. So is there anything else I want you to know? Yes. The next month or so will be about you pulling in pieces of your soul, because you've been in a state of a lot of whirlwind. So they actually want you to settle down. You might be a little tired, or anyway, pull energy into you. Pull those pieces of your soul back into you. All right, good. And you've done great work. Just so you know, you have done great work. All right, looking for my pendulum. And if you have any questions, Christine, I will answer it right now for you. Okay, happiness, yes, this will release happiness for you. Happiness for you is when you feel aligned, when you're listening to your angels and the answers come and you're in the flow and things are working your way. That is happiness. Happiness is bliss. Yes. Okay, perfect. All right. Look who else is here. We have Portal to Ascension in the house. We have Patricia's in the house. We have Deborah Robbins in the house. All right. Well, guys, you know that we're doing this as paid readings, and Tina's going to put the donation. And what we're going to do tonight, because we didn't really set it up that you have to have it to even enter this chat, we are still going to make sure that everyone who's here gets TLC and gets what they need. So I'm going to focus on that as well. All right, good. So, and Tina's going to put up the PayPal link at some point as well too. I don't have PayPal open, so I couldn't even tell right now. My camera has been interfering with my computer, so I have to have my camera turned off in the other room. All right, so who shall I check in with next? We'll check in with PTA, because PTA showed up next. We love PTA. A lot of you know that I work with PTA. So some of you have met me through PTA. Portal to Ascension. What a name, that it's actually a galactic opening to shift and transform your energies, which is exactly what getting a reading will and can do. So actually for PTA, we're going to pull from a different deck. We're just going to pull one card, unless any one of you is going to donate for your readings, but we're going to do one card. And this is it's called Earth Power. Oh, maybe two cards. Let's see if I put that other deck right here. Well, I have the deck, but oh yeah, okay. Two decks. One is going to be Earth Power, and the other is going to be the Sacred Traveler. So we kind of think that's really fitting over there. So here you go. Aha. Okay, so this card, and it's a very sacred deck. It has to do with the card itself is going to the Cathedral of Notre Dame. It's actually the energy of the divine sacred feminine. So this is a power place. And so what that says to me is that the work you're doing is actually been clearing out any challenges, any issues with the divine feminine, learning how to embrace the divine feminine within you and outside of you. So that's one thing that this card talks about. It's also about bringing the divine feminine into your spiritual practice, and to also go to places that have this divine spiritual feminine energy. So part of your journey the next few months is traveling to the sacred feminine. The other part of your journey, and this is a sacred traveler deck, because we know you're on the road again, sacred traveler deck, and we're going to pull this card out right here. Aha. And the best card of all, follow your bliss. Navigate by the stars and follow your bliss. And it is kind of interesting. So years and years ago, I worked with someone from the Stargate, people, and I'll never forget that she said to me, Joan, you're going to find your bliss. And what is your bliss? Your bliss is when you are doing your soul purpose. You are aligned, your body, mind, and spirit. You are literally breathing it in, breathing it out in all aspects of yourself. And, you know, I've been hearing a lot of talk about service to yourself, you know, if it's 51%. Bliss is when you are, service to others, rather, at least 51%. But when you're in bliss, you're in that very high frequency of service to others, in that very, very high dimension of pure love, which is a high frequency number as well. So navigating by the stars and follow your bliss. And I want to talk to you a little bit about that navigating by the stars. Tina, show them the picture of the star being that I worked with last week. So some of you might have heard the story already. Last 3 weeks ago this week, I was privileged to be up at a beautiful, blessed place. Let's play that video. It's a cute little video, I think. Is it a video? Sweet, sweet, sweet. And that, playing it again, good. I really want you to feel the energy and the power of this star being. I've been told she's a blue Andromedan. I kind of thought she was an Arcturian, but then she felt like an Andromedan, and I'm not actually sure which energetics, because she has the energy of spiritual love, spiritual devotion, compassion. And what she's been doing is raising the frequency and shifting my DNA. It's been quite astounding. So 3 weeks ago, when I called in when I called in the ship, okay, what happened when I called in the ship was that we raised our antenna, our energetic frequency, all the way up to the thousands and thousands of feet. Everyone did this with me. And literally by doing that, we were able to project and be at the vibrational frequency of the star family. And they came swirling out of the mountain. All right, so I heard a voice that said, look up and open your eyes. When I looked up and I opened my eyes, there they were. It like came shooting out of the mountain. And for a second, I thought it was a shooting star. I was really disappointed, okay? Very, very disappointed, because I thought it would be a ship, you know? Now, ordinarily seeing a shooting star would make me feel good, but I wanted a ship. And then the next thing I know, it slowed down and it started to shimmer and glimmer cosmic energies and cosmic frequencies, literally swirling all over us. And then it glittered gold and took off into the galactic galaxy. But it left us all transformed. It left us transformed, that we literally were awakened. There were many people there, not many, there were about 20 women there. 12 were in the circle, and they had been calling for aliens. So the first thing that I can say that really happened is that they began to get that feeling that there was more to UFOs than, quote, aliens, and started teaching them about our star family and our connection, how they've always been with us. And also, just even for them, the concept that ETs and ships were real. And so part of this great awakening that is happening has to do with, so this great awakening has to do we're shifting our energies so that we can connect to the star beings. And so when people who I consider more normal, who really have not had the same connection as you guys have, start to get interested in the star family, it's really exciting. It does make a difference. So the being itself came through a few days later when I was feeling into, well, what happened? What was some of the messages that came for me and for others? And what I realized is that I was receiving and did receive an energetic upgrade and a DNA upgrade as well. And so it was kind of interesting. I followed it up at Disclosure Fest and did some guided meditations to feel into those beings. And by the time I got home, that painting, that digital art came through. And so Tina will put the link to that on Etsy if you're interested in that. That carries the frequency of the galactics, of the star seeds, of interdimensional portals, of travel, and that is a 12th dimensional being. So she wanted you all to know that as well. All right, good. So yeah, it was very, very exciting. And I hope I'm bringing in that energy for you, that you can feel that. So I've started doing DNA activations on Miracle Monday and DNA healings and light body energy, that because the ETs downloaded that into my psyche. So now we're doing it as well. So, okay, so for PTA, yes, you're in a traveling mode. Divine feminine is really important, and follow your bliss is really the most important. And don't stop following your bliss. Your bliss is what fuels the work you do for everyone else. All right, so we are going to take a deep breath in, and wonderful. And so I want to dive in a little deeper. Mother, Father, God, we ask right now that we can be filled, surrounded, and protected with the light. We ask that we have clarity and understanding, and that each card we pull, each wisdom, messages that we give are from the divine, are for your highest good, is that which your higher self has brought you here to hear. So we are very, very grateful that you are here. Patricia, we will work with you right now. You've been with me a long time, sweetheart, and you probably do want a reading. So let's go for health, wealth, or happiness. Health, wealth, or happiness, the 3 H's, health, wealth, and happiness. Let's see what that's going to bring for you. Good. All right. So what card deck do I want to give for you? That's interesting. Okay, we're going to pull the Destiny deck first. Move this over here. I pull out all my decks. You know, I'm going to be moving soon, and I realize I think I need a suitcase just for my decks, right? Because I have so many of them. All right, so for Patricia, health, wealth, and happiness. Health, wealth, or happiness. You could, of course, let us know which one you'd prefer, what you want us to look at. All right, well, I don't see you on for now, so you're just going to get whatever spirit moves me to tell you. All right, so card number 1, moonlight, moonlit. It's all about following your intuition, all about listening to the voice of divine, all about receiving your inspiration and your hope. She is in the corner here. Her eyes are shut. She's like really receiving moon-powered energies. I was going to say from the sun, moon-powered energies, infusing you to start trusting in the messages you're receiving. So this is a big issue for you, Patricia. When your gut calls, you really need to listen and pay attention. Also, writing down your dreams would be very, very, very important. So the first thing is that you need to pay attention to what you're hearing. This card kind of literally flew out of the deck, so I feel called to mention it. The card is mountain. And so ordinarily when we see a mountain, we think, and we need to get to the other side, we start looking about, well, how can I push through? How can I force my way through? What can I do to energize that? But this card says that just trust that you're going to find a way around or through, or even the mountain could be dissolved. So, you have it here. I'm going to figure out the PayPal tonight. No, not using words like figure out. Understand that the answers will come. It'll be organic. How you can overcome your obstacles will be organic. It'll be a transformation. How you can, quote, figure out PayPal. It'll be easy. It'll be so simple. It'll make itself known. So for you, we ask that your answers come, that you're able to cross over through the mountain onto the other side, and all is well. And also notice that there is a light pouring down on the mountain. So you're not alone on this journey. So in pulling another destiny card for you, guess I really am in the mood to read. And this one was upside down. It's about a split. The split is happening, coming apart. A relationship or a place or something that you've been doing is not going to work out the way you think. But in its coming apart, what will happen is new beginnings for you. So don't try to force it to stay together. All right. Do not force anything to stay together or force yourself to get through that obstacle. Rather, dissolve it. Know that it's coming apart. It's for your highest good. And once things come apart, then there will be new beginnings. Now, I want to translate that also. Energetically, what is going on in our country is a coming apart as well. Things are unraveling. They're unraveling rapidly. However, as they are unraveling, new seeds for the new earth, for new growth, are being planted. They're being instilled. Things are getting cleared up. The new earth is actually rising to a new level, and all is unfolding for the highest good of all concerned. So, let's see. Perfect. I kind of keep falling out of here, which is kind of funny. I'm in an interdimensional zone sitting here with my computer, my iPad, etc., etc. Okay. So that was two. I think we'll do one more card for you, sweetie, just to round it out. And the card is the sacred pool. Oh, wait, it was the splitting and coming apart, which actually disappeared now, that card. But all right, going back, just finishing that, new beginnings are happening. And then for everyone, the sacred pool. So diving into our own uniqueness, diving into the divine, diving into our creativity, diving into our essence, diving into our divine feminine, and into that soul of ours that just knows perfectly how to maneuver. So all is well for you. You are healing. You are rapidly shifting, and the times they are changing. So I have to let all of you know times are changing. There is no normal, or there is no old normal. There's only going to be going forward and creating a new normal. To create the new normal, we need to trust the process. We need to trust that we can listen and hear our guides. We need to trust our gut. We need to do and listen to that voice within, because that is the only navigate. It's your GPS is your gut. It's your intuition. It is your only navigational tool. Your inner navigational tool is your gut, your intuition, the channelings you get, the downloads you get, the wisdom that comes to you, the dreams you have. That's treasure. Like we started our first reading with treasure. These are the divine downloads that you're being gifted. All right, good. So diving into that pool would actually allow us to have more stability and balance. So yes, that's good for that. Deborah, I'm glad you appreciate Tina Marie. I appreciate that woman so much. She is an angel. in a physical body. All right, so Patricia, I hope that worked out for you, love. And I'm so glad to see you here. Yes, and so what's the new moon? It's a great time for us to anchor in our dreams and what we want. And I've recently have been anchoring in on the new moon by sending a letter or literally calling my aunt who's departed and on the other side. So I will call her up. I'll go outside and I'll say, Aunt Pearl, I need to talk to you. This is what's up. This is what we need. This is how we want to thrive. This is the intentions and the dreams that we are putting out there tonight. So the first part with the new moon is we really start to seed the planet with our dreams and our intentions and what we want to see about it. So that is really true for everyone. Okay, good. So let me take a breather for a minute, and I'm going to look at Deborah next. Are there two Deborahs? Deborah Robbins. And I'm happy that you're here. Where are you from, love? And health, wealth, or happiness. And so, guys, I'm doing the readings. If you feel called to donate, Tina will put the PayPal donation in the chat here so you can just, hit it. But you can still get readings. And if you feel called on the back end after we're done to donate, that would always be very, very appreciated. All right, whose birthday? Happy birthday. Oh, Cora's birthday. Aha. Okay, I will take Cora next. We'll start, though, with Deborah. So, Deborah, this is not the deck I want for you. Okay, they want me to pull the angel deck. Why? I heard this voice that said, well, she has the heart of the divine. So your guides wanted me to actually pull from the angel deck. Well, so isn't this fun? It's like having you in my living room to do readings. And I may have to figure out another way to do it. But right now, this is always fun for me. So I hope it's fun for you. Definitely, if you're enjoying this, I know a lot of you love hearing other people's readings. All right, so for Deborah Robbins, so I just heard a little voice that says that almost like they want you to chirp like a bird, like a robin. You know how robins, they just, I don't know the spiritual symbol of a robin, but it would be good for you to look it up, Deborah. Okay, definitely. Up, and Archangel Raphael is working on healing you now, healing your body, your mind, and spirit. And he's got a gorgeous wand. So we are going to grab two of my wands. And speaking of healing, let us do some healing with everyone. And that healing will help, bring in that energy of happiness as well. So clearing away, and I love to use wands to clear away. So Deborah, we're clearing away from your energetic frequency. What they're showing me is kind of like a little cloud or a blanket over you. So we're going to clear that away. We're going to give you little windshield wipers for your eyes so you can actually see and look out and see, because they want you to see clearly. And all right, so sending healing right now through Archangel Raphael is sending healing, and we are just the conduit for you. And this healing is a happiness, a heart healing, a health, wealth, and happiness healing. And this healing responds to all of you. Every one of you will receive this healing. And if you need more healing, go to last night's Miracle Monday on my Joan of Angels page, because we are now doing 2 miracle healings on Monday nights. Miracle healings are in the house, yes. All right, do you feel that? I do, my hand is burning. Okay, so the other card for Deborah that we will pull for you is to reaching your destination. They say your light is shining brightly now. So again, happiness has to do with shining our light brightly, being a shining star, having the energy of the divine. So they are actually shining your light over you. Feel it coming down through as it will raise your happiness factor. And trust in that. Trust in that, Debbie. Okay? All right. All right. Now, just saw 2 texts. One person is in an ER and remembering my sister's in overnight stay for health and healing. So this healing is very, very important. We're going to send healing to the toe in the ER room. We're sending healing to my sister. We're sending healing to each and every one of you as well. Healing for miracles, healing for happiness, healing for joy, healing for stability, healing for consciousness. All right, and focus. I'm hearing that for focus too. Are you guys sharing it with your friends? Perfect. If you like your reading and you feel called to donate, go ahead. I never used to ask for donations. However, we are moving the sanctuary and we have done work with all of you for years and years and years and years. And so now we're also asking that you help support in that cycle of energy of exchange to give back. Okay. Whew. Perfect. Oh, so much love for all of you. So much love for all of you. Oh, look who's there. I haven't seen her for a while. Okay. So the next one on my radar is Core 528. And we can put her on the screen. And let's talk about that. So Core, I saw something. It's your 75th birthday and you cannot leave the house because you cannot walk, but I don't know why. All right. So of course, I'm going to say I'm not a medical doctor. I am a chiropractor. I do have a lot of extensive healing abilities. I do see things. I'm about to say something that you may or may not agree with, but the first thing that came to me is that your lack of ability to walk has to do with something that went like this. So if you had that thing that went like this, let me know, because that actually is one of the side effects of that, and it could happen very suddenly. So one of our family's best friends, one of my sister's best friends, her daughter, Tiffany, about a week after she got this, was at work. She bent over and suddenly she collapsed on the ground and could not walk. She was taken to the emergency room. They kind of laughed her out of it. They didn't believe her at first. She still can't walk. She has no feeling in her legs and in her feet. Well, no, I'm going to rephrase that. She can walk and she can now drive, but she has no feeling in her legs and in her feet. And so there's a reaction side effect that's called transverse myelitis. You could look it up, but I'm suspecting that's part of it. If that is true and you had this and it is a result of that, there are things that you can take. Mainstream media, mainstream doctors really won't talk about it, but there are some other protocols that you can take, and they are available. If you look at the frontline doctors, you can find out more. Let's see. Oh, also bromelain. Even bromelain straight would help you. The bromelain will help remove some of the blockages that are around the nerves causing that. So does that make sense, love? Okay. It's been happening for 4 years. Okay. So then that's a different story. But the not being able to walk, I'm still going to say that I think that perhaps you were in contact and that's part of it. But let's ask the guides, because maybe I don't know. And it's okay. I'm glad to hear that that's the case. So which deck do we want to start you with? So we're going to start with the Angel Oracle and ask what the guides have to say. All right, you've had it for 4 years. You're getting a little bit of help. It's energetic, thyroid, heart issues, to not be able to walk. No, there's something else going on. Your legs, your feet are not getting signals from your higher consciousness about movement and about walking. So, all right. So I asked, and I was asking from a logical place, love. And I heard, and I saw this card and I realized it's not logical at all. So, music, the angels are urging you to welcome more music in your life. So, what I'm hearing is that we're upping your happiness level. And the energy of the music has to be very high frequency music. You can go and listen to my friend Ford at Five Tribe. The music that is played, the meditations are very, very high frequency music that can actually change your cells. So we are going to look at that for you, shifting your cells, shifting that energy. Also the music. So the music I'm hearing, if you would listen to the music while sitting up, then we want you to listen to upbeat music that you want to tap your feet to. So we want you to start tapping and moving your feet so they start going back and forth like this, up and down. Tapping your feet to the music is the first thing they want you to do. There's something about organically realigning you so that your body spontaneously starts the movements that you need. So this kind of movement, there's another movement that I could describe to you where, but I can't actually show it to you. You'd have to reach out for me for that. All right. Yes. So that's part of it. The music, let your feet dance to the rhythm. The angel of wisdom is granting you insight to the higher realms. So I'm going to suggest the following. Go and listen to the healing tape we did last night. It's on Joan of Angels YouTube page, and start and listen to the whole thing. Listen to it. Feel us sending that energy of intention to your feet, to your legs, to your body, to your heart, so your heart beats with happiness and joy. By the way, we want that heart beating with happiness and joy. All right, beautiful. So I hope that helps the insights. And when you go to bed tonight, ask to have more understanding and have your notebook and journal with you. All right, good. And so it is. See, I noticed that the list keeps growing. There's actually more of you here. This is great. All right. Oh, listen to that. I've had robins all around me for the previous couple of weeks. So we'll definitely check it out. Yes, it's not just that your name is Robins, there's something about the energy of the robins. I just don't know what that energy is. Yes, check it out and it will give you some more clues. Look up spiritual meaning of robins, of seeing a robin, and that will help. All right, I think we're helping. Are we helping? What do you think, guys? Is this good? Is this good? Is this good? All right, well, let's see who else is up here who we haven't seen for a long time or who's new to the tribe. Let us see. So, Kimberly, you are welcome to be here. We are doing readings, and the donations are on the back end. If you get a reading and you're happy about it, feel free to donate. That's how it's going to happen today. I don't have access to my PayPal to see, and we're just going to say, okay, if you feel called, then thank you. All right. So, all right, I guess I see Kimberly up here. This is the order we'll take. We can take Kimberly now and then Kevin. I see my old friend Kevin, who I have not seen for quite a long time. He will go next, and then I'll let Tina Marie pick. All right, she and I are a collab team. Okay. All right, now you can see the cards. All right, I'm getting better at this. It's no easy feat to be doing this. I can't explain it to you, but it's a little awkward, for sure. All right, it's a little awkward. Let me get through this. All right, so angels and angels, give us a sign. Let Kimberly know that she is with the divine. That was pretty good, Kimberly. All right. Where are you from, Kimberly? Let us know, sweetheart. Okay. Ooh. Ooh. All right. So it's very interesting. I just had a flash on how I met Kimberly. I was asked to send a painting for some unknown woman I had never met, and so I sent an angel to her. And it was just actually, it was one of the most uplifting experiences I'd ever had to do that. And so the card that I pulled for you right now are to continue with positive thoughts, my dear. The angels are advising you to focus on solutions, not problems. All right, well, this is true for everyone in the room tonight. Focus on your solutions, not your problems. It's too easy to get caught up in over and over and over and over and over again being a mess, repeating it over again. But the key is, and actually the key to ascension is how quickly you can get rid of those repetitive thoughts. So focusing on solutions instead of problems, and also spirit, we can only focus on one thought at a time. So it's either a positive thought or a negative thought. So that choice is yours. That choice is yours. Oh, look, you can actually see it now. All right. If we can only remember this configuration next time, Tina Marie. Okay. All right. All right, Kimberly, there's another card coming for you from the angelic realms. And this card is going within. The angels are asking you to calm your mind and let the power of spirit move within you. So perhaps you haven't been connecting as deeply as you need to. And there's been a lot more going on, but right now is a time. Not only do they want you to have positive thoughts, but they actually want you to go within. So you can connect with spirit, connect with the water, connect with nature, put your feet in the water or in the sand, because you need to go back to that grounding. So please center, please receive that healing that's been coming through for you. Spirit really does want you to have that, and self-love. And that goes along with all these cards. So self-love, they're encouraging you to take care of your own needs. So we get that a lot on here, guys, that it's important to take care of our own needs. Why? Because many of you take care of others. And it's impossible to be a clear channel for others if we don't take care of ourselves first, if we don't do what we need to raise our own bliss and our own energetic frequency. You got that? I hope so. Good. All right. So my dear friend, Kevin, and some of you I haven't seen since the pandemic started, and I'm just so happy when you show up on my live streams, just so you know. It pleases me to no end. So Kevin, you are very welcome to be here. Let's see what your guides want you to have. Oh, well, they want you to have the shaman's dream. So they're telling me you have graduated in your consciousness. Some things must have shifted for you in a transformative way. Because this deck is one of the advanced decks. And look at it. Look at the back of the deck, right? The sacred geometry. So Kevin, from Spirit, blessings are coming for you, hon. We are happy to see you. We're tuning into your energy right now. So one of the things we see, is that you have taken care of a lot. You continue to take care of a lot. You need to remember to focus on your own energetics, really going within. You're being asked to balance more than ever is what I see, or what it feels like. All right, let's see what the cards say. Oh, they're showing me that right now you're feeling lost in direction and needing some guidance, needing direction. So know that we're never lost, hon. Never, never, never. Spirit always knows where we are. It's only us that think in our ego that we're lost. No, you're not lost. You just need to. So it's good we're doing the reading. It's time to focus. Remember something, that what all of us have been going through, and this is for everyone, we have been going through a grand initiation, and we're still in that grand initiation, although we're starting to, move through that cocoon and coming out. Many people will ascend, many people will not. Your job right now is to remember that, and they're saying that I should tell you this, you're really one of the chosen ones. Anyone whose focus is over 51% of taking care of others, service to others, is in the ascension pathway. So know that you're on your way. You just need to focus on what it is you really want to achieve or gather or harness. So harness your energy. Something good is around the corner. I can feel it. And again, intentionality. So focusing on what are our intentions? What is going to make our hearts sing? What is the outcome here? What do we want to see in our life as we go through this grand initiation and get to the other side? Where do I want to be? It's a 17, it's all about personal power and being honest with yourself so you can see the truth of who you are and experience not just spiritual awareness, but prosperity and abundance coming. So you're in the eye of the needle, kind of, when you're threading a needle, you have to squint and wink and kind of do all sorts of things to get that thread into that needle. You have to be focused with your intention. And it is a beautiful card. It's a beautiful deck, actually. All right, Kevin, good to check in with you. And I hope that really helped you. I do. I hope that really helped you. And Kimberly, yes, you probably need to meditate more. You also need to put your feet in the water and in the sand, hun. Okay. And yes, of course, you love your angel. I remember the angel I sent you. I actually remember. And that was a very divine experience. And the art, by the way, really helps people. It gives people the energy from your angels right there. All right. Okay. So is this fun? Is this fun, guys? Is this fun? Is this fun? All right. So we'll take Lisa, obviously. Christina Marie put her up there at the same time. I sort of caught her eye on the screen. And I see as I scroll up, there's a lot of you here. All right. Let me just give a look. This is my way of taking a break. I'm just feeling in the energy of Lisa, of Creative Souls, of Tanya Ivanova. What a beautiful name. I bet you say it so much better than me. And then there's Overcoming Fear Online event. Aha. All right. Well, to do a show like this, one must always overcome fear. All right, Lisa Davis. Well, very interesting. The guides have said, well, she hasn't been that far away. She hasn't been close. She's like sort of near but far. So Lisa, we're going to pull out of this deck right now too. Well, this is following a theme from this deck, and it probably applies both also to Kevin too. Lost compass, getting back to integrity. So what was that? I'm a miracle magnet and I have been a miracle in your life. Good. All right. Okay. So, all right. So this is kind of cute. Lisa's been getting a guide coming to her. And that's what it is when a praying mantis comes to you. It is a guide. But it is about really refocusing again. So getting back to basic integrity, getting back to what it is that makes your heart sing. What, being honest about what makes your heart sing is also important. So definitely lost compass and getting back to integrity. So is there anything else? So yes, be true to yourself. Ask yourself, what am I here to do? Aha. Okay. And you are working with Geraldine, finding your center. And that's exactly what you should be doing. Good job. Good work. Yes, you are getting back to integrity with that. And again, because you were needing direction. So the same card that came out for Kevin came out for you. Lost in space, needing more direction. So using this time then, Lisa, to focus on that would be a very, very good. And then you'll be able to close the door to the past, having completed what you're here to learn on this, on setting your intention meters. So you're actually in good hands. You're in good hands. I love Geraldine. Okay. Oh, Geraldine's going to be a speaker at our live Portal to Ascension conference next April in San Diego. If any of you want to know about that, I think it's ascensionconference.com, or reach out to me. I will be there also. Yes, absolutely. Tina Marie is going to be there. Who else is going to be there? Sheila Seppi, Lori Spagna, Celestine Starr, Joan of Angels. Yes, yes, yes. And maybe some of you. Tina Marie's coming too. Okay, good. You are so welcome, Lisa. See how I sped up for a minute? I'm going to slow down again. All right, let's put up our next guest, who's going to get a charming reading. And guys, if you got value of it, Tina's going to put back the PayPal link for donations. We're asking people to help support or help give back to the sanctuary. You know that sometimes having that exchange of energy is actually really good. And you do know that for years I've been doing all of this from the bottom of my heart as a gift to humanity. And at this point now, we need to help fill the cup of the sanctuary. All right. So who's next on my list here that I haven't seen for a while? Ah, Deb Duchess, Doc Duchess. Carla, yes, yes, yes. Can I just call you Doc Duchess? We have a Duchess in the house. So what deck is there for a Duchess? Oh, God. Okay. Okay. They just told me. Okay. Sorry. I got confused for a minute. All right. So this is for Doc Duchess. Carla. Duchess is in the house. Let us know where you're from, by the way, too, Doc Duchess. And of course, you're going to get a reading. All right. Are you sharing this with your friends, by the way? And if you're new to my channel, please like, subscribe, and share. That will help. All right. And so for the Duchess, wisdom. Well, this is kind of interesting. So when I pull the same cards over and over again, it tells me that it's a general theme for everyone. So this to me looks like Merlin, looks like one of the ancient ones. And the angel of wisdom is granting you insight from the higher realms. So this is a time, especially with the new moon, go outside, ask to be shown your mission, ask to be guided, ask for clarity, and ask for insight. So that should be yours for tonight. Absolutely. You smashed the like button. All right. Yeah, smash that like button. I love it. But there's another card for you. Archangel Ariel is protecting you with opportunities to be of service to animals. So do you work with animals? Are there special animals that are in your life, Duchess? Because your guides actually want you to connect with your angels and your animals, probably also the plant kingdom as well. So they actually want you to extend your influence. Oh, did I find out something by accident? If I had something right here, you'd be able to see it better. Huh. I'm learning for next time. Okay, good. So we have these two cards for you. And a third card is coming out for the Duchess. I've never been to Mesa, Arizona, but it could be in my future. So love flows through you and to you. So this is also a time to really practice what they call spiritual love, unconditional love, singing love everywhere. All right. So, and I think those kittens are part of that as well. So, animal protection to the kittens that just gave birth. All right. You know, the new kittens, the new babies. Also, you know, love flowing through you. There's nothing more precious than little baby kittens around their mama and around us. So that's exciting. And then the angels of wisdom granting you wisdom, peace, and understanding. So, oh my God, I want to see pictures of these kittens. That's very exciting. I love little kittens. Years and years and years ago, we had two kittens. We had a boy and a girl. We thought we had two girls, and then one of them got pregnant. So we discovered, of course, we had two boys. I mean, a boy and a girl, and she was pregnant. Now, the thing about it is that I wasn't really that good with animals. It was a big thing for me to have kittens. And what I felt, you're so welcome. You're so welcome. And what I felt, so first I was told to separate the male cat and keep the male cat outside. So I did. I tried to put the male cat outside, but whenever I'd open the door, he'd be right in. And so, there was this, every night I'd try to put him out and take the kittens. And then the girl, the cat, the female, the mother, suddenly one night picked up all the kittens and put them in the bathroom. And so I picked up all the kittens and put them outside the bathroom. And then when I came back, the male cat was helping her put all the kittens in the bathroom. It was really quite profound. I had never seen anything like it. They were quite a team, and it was just so beautiful. All right, so we are now about to do a reading for Tanya Ivanova. Tanya Ivanova, and that is a very beautiful, beautiful name. It feels to me that has royalty in it, actually. So I don't know if that's true or not, but that's what I feel from that name. The energy of the divine, the energy of grace. So for Tanya, and hello from Toronto. Good, 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 good. I think you guys are liking these readings. Thank you. So for Tanya, voyage of the heart. Love flows through you, to you, and through you. So unconditional love, music of the spheres, love of your family, love of animals, love of the trees, love of sentient beings. So we're dealing with love flowing energetically through you, and then uncovering treasure. Guys, there's like 50 some odd cards in this deck. And what I can hardly believe is the same cards are coming up over and over and over again. Uncovering treasure. Guess what? You are the treasure. So that card says it's time for you to reveal you to you. Imagine you're peeling off layers or bandages that have covered up your light and covered up you. So your guides are saying, beneath the surface lies great bounty, and kindly reveal it. So start uncovering your treasure hunt. All right, that's your message. Okay. Good, 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 good. Good, 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 good. All right, guys. And remember, if you're receiving any value, please donate to us. Let's see. Thank you. Very kind. I was just listening to some music before coming across your site. It did cheer me up. Yes, I want you to have the kind of music that you're actually tapping your feet, that without thought, you're sitting in a chair and your feet start tapping, because we want to get this spontaneous energy flowing through to you. All right. I'm so glad you guys have been here. I think there's one more reading, or have I reached everyone? Has everyone had a reading? Has everyone had a reading? A reading, a reading. Okay, I'm going to pull a card for Tina Marie in thanking her for handling everything for us tonight so impeccably well. And guys, I appreciate when you send love to Tina Marie. All right, Tina Marie is going into unknown territory. Although not to worry, she is exactly where she needs to be. So it is true, you're going through a huge transformation. Don't bother looking back, just keep moving forward, and look, you're moving to the heavenly realm, so that's good. Trust what you're hearing, and look at the bird in the corner. But two birds in this actually, so let me set that up so you can see it. There's two birds in here for you, but trusting that you are exactly where you need to be. And as you go through that, a transformation will come, and fresh new way of living energies, a fresh new wave of energies will be coming to you. All right, good. Oh, my guide said I should just pull one for me. I'm going to pull one for me. Are you ready? Grace and gratitude. Through gratitude, joy expands. Guys, I am all very, very grateful for you. Lisa in San Francisco. I lived in San Francisco, in that area, in the Bay Area, for almost 40 years. So my heart is up there. Guys, I love you so much. We're going to be doing readings again in 2 weeks. We will figure out a way of how we're going to do it so it's graceful and ease. As I said, if you feel like donating, please do. We send you much love, much happiness, and we look forward to seeing you all next time. So again, I'm Joan of Angels. You can book your readings at joanofangels.com, book soul awakening sessions, soul mentoring, transformational coaching, etc., 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 etc. All right. I love you all. Sending blessings and miracles from the Desert Heart Sanctuary, and thank you for supporting us here. Bye for now.